the talent that I think Caleb Williams has. It has everything to do with the ups and downs of well, this is only like his rookie year with Ben Johnson. I think there's going to be ups and downs, but also look at that division. Every other team that he's playing in that division is a legit playoff team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say not shocked. I would say shocked for this year, but maybe next year.
What do you think, Jeff? Dominique said earlier he wouldn't be totally stunned if the Bears kind of catch a little fire here. How about you?
Totally stunned. You would. They did totally. Yeah. This is a learn the process year for Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. And there are pieces and parts that still need to be improved for the entirety of the roster of the Chicago Bears to help them be better. And he will continue to learn the game, which, again, I agree with Kmart. It'll set him up for next year. They're not playing the Cowboys week in and week out, y'all. They're not giving up all these explosive plays on the back end. Like, it's going to be more.
I'm surprised that you guys are focused on the offense for what might keep them out of the playoffs. I think if they don't make it, it's not. I think the offense is on track. I expect that to continue to get better. The issues on defense and the style of defense that they want to play, I don't think they have the personnel to support.
Yeah,
that's the more
agreed.
part.
Agree with that.
And I made a stupid comment earlier when I said that division isn't what we thought it was going to be. I couldn't be more wrong. The Lions are ridiculously good. The Packers stubbed their toe, but they're ridiculously good. Minnesota, without their starting quarterback, just won a game 100-6.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Ravens. I didn't know.
I over there with Dominique.
Players messed up, Greeny.
Yeah, messed up. Come on, Greeny, get your game right.
I had a moment of just absolutely not knowing
North
what I was
Carolina
talking
comment
about.
that.
Not my best moment. The Carolina thing was Nate's fault.
sorry, I
All right, let's go back to Kmart.
Come on.
Kimberly, would you be shocked if the Lions make the Super Bowl this year?
Kidding? Not shocked. Listen, they're loaded. And this is a team where their window is still open. They got the quarterback. Even if it's a new configured line, the line has played well. They've got the defensive pieces, Aiden Hutchinson, who can stop him right now. So I think they definitely could win a Super Bowl.
You know who agrees with you? ESPN Analytics.
Wow.
Give me B14, Cindy.
Really?
The Detroit Lions are now the favorite to win the NFC, according to our analytics, with a 20% chance.
Wow.
By the way, the highest probability of making the Super Bowl in the entire league is the Bills. So Bills-Lions is the likeliest Super Bowl. That was my preseason. Just thought I'd say that out loud.
What
That
did I
would be
pick?
such a cute Super Bowl.
Lions, Bills.
Both of those teams really deserve a championship at some point.
That would be lit. I mean, that would be
lit. That would be lit.
It would be lit. I mean, don't you think those fan bases
Okay.
over San Francisco or wherever it is?
Where's the off button? Where's the off button on this thing?
Talk to me about Lions. Are they the best team in the NFC?
No, I don't think they're the best team. I will say this, the part that I'm most excited about seeing is the way their defense, they had a hard time creating pressure. I understand the injuries last year, but even before that, they had a hard time creating pressure. They got after the Ravens last week, and they did some interesting things defensively. Do they continue to do that to create rush? That's what I'm excited about seeing.
Your answer is no because of the Eagles? Just to be clear, like that's the team. Go ahead, John.
I like when Jeff started talking about their defense. What really impressed me was this was a team that did what they did. They were a man coverage all the time team. What they did against the Ravens last week showed the ability to be functional in zone defense and adaptive. Like, that's the part that I'm looking forward to. It's going to give fits to some of these other
That's
teams.
right. And what is that, Shepard? It was his third game. And
he was warming up them first two games.
He got right.
And then
he was
Hutchinson
nasty.
is unblockable.
Yeah.
That team, that defense continues to get better under Shepard. I think that they'll be really good.
Lit.
Okay, that would be a lit. I don't know why everyone is so surprised by that. That's a word that has definitely worked its way into the general population. Okay,
Just like it felt awkward.
One more. One more. Kmart, would you be shocked
dying.
now that the Giants have gone to Jackson Dart? Would you be shocked if the Cleveland Browns are the next team to go away from the aging veteran and go to one of the rookies?
Okay, I need some nuance with this one. I would say not shocked, especially if Joe Flacco and this offense continue to sort of scuffle along, because now we're looking at this defense again. Like, the Browns have a playoff caliber defense, and it's the offense holding them back. I think if Joe Flacco and the offense doesn't get right soon, and we've seen the Giants make the change, if Jackson Dart plays well, I think in that market between the fans and the media, Kevin Stefanski will have to answer the question of, you got two capable backups on the bench. Can you turn to them? And he's going to have to answer the why are we sticking with Flacco if the offense continues to.
To remind everyone, they have two rookies. They have Dylan Gabriel and they have Shedeur Sanders there. What do you think?
No, I don't think Flacco's better than both of them, and so it gives them the best chance to win. The problem for me is this goes back to the Deshaun Watson thing. Like they have doomed their offense, and that's the problem. It's hard to overcome that specifically at that position, and so if you're trying to rookie or a young kid and he's trying to come in and do this, does it give you a spark? Maybe, but they don't even know what they don't know yet, and the confusion on that side of the ball can get increasingly difficult. Flacco gives them the best chance, and unfortunately, it has not looked good yet.
What do you think, Nate?
I mean, I'd be stunned if they moved on from Joe Flacco because it doesn't feel like the players know they're in practice. We would be hearing if it felt like they thought that those guys were ready. Maybe the fan base might have want to mix something up at some point, but they're coming off of a win. And Joe Flacco hasn't been perfect, but I understand that the players support Joe Flacco in that locker room right now.
And they really should be 2-1. They miss a field goal against Cincy. Like they should be 2-1. Right. Unfortunately, they don't get that done. But
but that's because of their defense. Their defense
absolutely
kept them in all these games. The Ravens game got away from them a little bit late. But the Browns have scored 16, 17, and 13 points in their 3 games.
It has just been the continuous thing in Cleveland where the offense, going back to the Deshaun Watson decision, that offense has held them back
for sure
for several years.
That's a fact.
Well, when you make a mistake like they made on Deshaun Watson, giving up everything they gave up, and now at this point, more significantly, all the money they have tied up in it.
That's right.
That's a mistake that is going to devastate your franchise. The question is, can they do better than what they have? Would these rookies make it better?
Russell Wilson.
Myles Garrett can play quarterback? He's so good. He's obviously.
What about Russ? We put Russ over there.
He's going to talk crazy. It's going to be great. This season for the Cowboys, I think, a few months ago looked like it was going to be bad, but there's very few, I think, teams that are as disappointed as the Cowboys right now, except for maybe the Tar Heels in North Carolina.
Oh,
wow.
That one.
I just said they're disappointed.
Dang,
I just said they were disappointed.
And you're not incorrect.
That was
And with that, we go to our
shots. There's been some shots fired today.
Our favorite North Carolina Tar Heel is Jeff Saturday. We got a sneaky good game in the NFC, Jeff. What's your first impression of Eagles-Bucks?
Can Baker Mayfield move the ball with all the injuries? No Mike Evans. Obviously, Godwin's not back yet. And offensive line, they've had a bunch of injuries as well. So can he move the ball? The Bucs have won the last 2 games they played against the Eagles. And Baker Mayfield, they've done incredible things to win these last 3 games, always on the last drive. But can they figure a way out against this Eagles defense and maybe a more prolific Eagles offense?
What do you think?
Emeka Egbuka's stepping up as a receiver. I think they'll be fine offensively, but this is a big test for the Bucs, who've had a lot of really good wins early in the season against not great teams.
This is a great. So I understand that the rookie, is that because of Mike Evans, though? You think with Mike Evans off the field, can he be?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
That's what I always wondered.
When he got injured, Mike Evans got injured in that game. Egbuka was out there by himself making one-hand catches.
He balling.
Yeah, so we'll
snatch out of the air for sure.
Emeka Egbuka is so good.
So
I keep
good.
reminding everyone of this. Ohio State has had so many great receivers. He had the biggest numbers. He is the all-time leading receiver in Ohio State history. All right, Nick, you get the last one as well. One of the really good games. Look, Ravens-Chiefs, one of them is going to be 1-3 by the time we go to sleep on Sunday night. What's your first impression?
There's explosive plays from the Chiefs. If they're going to find a way to create some of those against the Ravens, I think it's going to be hard to score otherwise, and I think the Ravens won't have as much trouble scoring as the Chiefs will. They're going to have to find some ways to make these drives successful but shorter, because I think the more time they're on the field, the more difficulty they're going to have.
So I'm looking at the Ravens defensively, where the pass rush. Can you get after Patrick? They're missing Matabike, they're missing Jair Alexander, they're missing Kyle Van Noy against the Lions. To me, the lack of a pass rush when you're going against a team that has offensive line issues, that the Ravens should be able to win in the trenches.
All right, we'll keep an eye on all these games, and then one you wouldn't have thought was the most interesting game of the weekend, Giants-Chargers, all of a sudden becomes very different because the Giants, as you've by now no doubt heard, are benching Russell Wilson and going with the rookie, Jackson Dart, whose first start will come at home against the Chargers and a ferocious defense. And I'll tell you, our friend Joe Fortenbaugh, our betting expert, texted me as soon as this announcement was made and sent me all these numbers on Jim Harbaugh as a head coach in the NFL against rookie quarterbacks. And here they are. Harbaugh 8-2 against rookies, 4-0 with the Chargers, 7-3 against the spread in those games. Right now, ESPN